Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Uncle P from superezforex. You know who I am. And this video is really for the students, not necessarily for everybody else. I'm up on this trade by 60 pips. I took this and now let me kind of go back. First of all, for those who may be watching this and you are not part of our group, let's go ahead and take care of the main part. Yes, this is a quote-unquote live account. Okay? No hecklers. And as far as if you want to verify these trade setups that I'm going to go through, which is several of them, you can check it yourself on today is, if you're in the US, it's still 12/19/2021. But if you're anywhere else, this is considered a new Forex trading day. So it is 12/20/21. Okay, so you can check your charts. Even if you're watching this video 5-10 years later, you'll be able to go back on your charts and verify this date for yourself. But anyway, I gave you guys a homework assignment, students who do have the trading system. I gave you a homework assignment, and what I told you to do, I told you I want you to start going through the D1 strategy and make sure that you understand it very well. But no, I'm sorry, not the D1, but the D15. Okay, you remember I told you the homework assignment is the D15. Okay, so here's what I did. I took this arrow off of the D15. As you can see, the daily looks like it wants to go up. Okay, so I took the 15-minute arrow in that direction. And again, we're going to discuss this on Tuesday. Okay, giving alternative ways to trade with the same exact system versus buying 50 different systems. You can use the same one for this particular strategy. So as you can see, this is looking like it wants to go up further. So I took the arrow in the direction of it. And in addition to that, I felt really good about this one because also our 1 hour time frame also said the same thing. Looked like it was doing a bit of consolidation right here. As you can see, it was consolidating, which is great. Just hauling off, going up and down, which you can do. But I think I took this one in the flow of the daily time frame and dropping down to the shorter time frame. All right, let's go to GA. GA, pretty much I'm up 16 pips, same exact setup. And as far as the too easy system, you can see it was pretty solid right here, telling you it's buyers all over the place. They're not ready to sell. We also got a confirmation on the 1 hour time frame, but let's go to the D, and the D looks like, yes, it's close to the sell zone, so I'm not going to hold this long, but just looking for it to pop a bit, possibly to retest this area right here. Okay, hold on, right there, anywhere up in this area to retest it. It could go there, or it could possibly retest right to this level here, which will be even better. But I don't want to be greedy because, again, it's too close to my sell zone on the daily. So anyway, we'll see how that one plays out. Okay, let's go to another one. So let me count some pips, by the way. So this is 57 pips here on EA. That's 57. And there was how many? 15 on GA, I believe. Let's double check that again. GA. 17 pips now. Okay, about 17 pips. Okay, and then let's go to GN. Okay, let's go to, well, GJ is right here, the dragon. All right, look at the daily. Look at this pretty one on the daily. Look at the daily. Okay, what direction is the daily? As I talked about in class. And by the way, if you haven't bought our trading system, you need to get it before the week is over, because the holiday special is over, and when it's over, it's over. But just buy the trading system and you'll be able to join my class at no extra cost. It's free, and we'll be able to teach you this as well, because we're going to review this on Tuesday. So anyway, all I did, and I wish I would have got in on this one way earlier. Look at this. I got in way down here, but what if I would have got in way up here? Oh my God, I will be already up 131 pips. Let me mark this up where the arrow came in. This is a play from last week that I missed. Well, look, from the daily, you can't even see it back down there. Let's go and stretch this out bigger so you can really see it sparked over on the daily time frame. And this is what I've been teaching you guys, those who've been following me on YouTube. That which is big on the shorter time frames ain't nothing but a blip on the higher time frames. Now you can kind of see it up here where actually, and let me increase this, you can see where the price action shot up, retested, and I drew a little downward trend line. That ain't important. I'll remove it. It ain't cute, but it's just for visualization. Okay, visualization. A lot of you guys, you want the perfect trend line. don't even worry about it. If you get a perfect trend line, it's perfect. If not, as long as you can see the direction that the trend is heading in on the daily. Okay, so there you go. There's a more perfect trend line. Touch, 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 touch. It broke through, but didn't sustain, came back below. Either way it goes, I wasn't looking for that. Okay, I wasn't looking for all that. That's for those who are trying to be technical. For me, I shrink the candle so I can get an overall view, and I can clearly see it is in the downtrend, and I have my confirmation arrow on the daily. All my confirmations here line up, and so I just dropped down to the 15-minute and took an arrow or continuation of the arrow in that direction. Okay, so it did a quote-unquote, and those who's in my class, you know what I'm going to say, because I'm going to mark this up, and you should already know exactly what I'm looking at. The SpongeBob SquareHead. Okay, it's doing that SpongeBob SquareHead, so that's why I jumped in on the continuation on that one. But either way it goes, that's another 44 pips on GJ. So let's write 44 pips on that one. Okay, and this is just Sunday. I ain't even got, the week ain't even started good. Okay, we did that one. Again, I took this one off of, what time frame did I use? The 30 on this one. Okay, 30. And look at that daily. Clearly saying it wants to go up. So this is GN. Okay, so GN, I took it off the 30. Okay, because what do you see? And I know it's in the sell zone, but I'm testing this out, just its new strategy, just to see. What do you see? SpongeBob SquareHead. Okay, we see our SpongeBob pattern. And it's in correlation with the daily. So I just took that one. It may win, may continue, may not. But that's another 18 pips. Okay, pretty risky on that one. That one wasn't as comfortable, but it's just, hey, we just playing around with this just to see how it goes. But either way it goes. All right, that's that one. Okay, so now next, and again, I would have preferred it if it was in the buy zone, not to sell. So like down here would have been a beautiful one, which I missed out on. But again, we're just playing with this concept. This would have been 229 pips basically on this one. So this would have been a better setup than this right here. But, you know, I see the SpongeBob. We'll see if it breaks through or not. But either way it goes, it's about 18 pips on that. Okay, next one is this one, which I am not in positive territory on. Okay, and that's that one. Let me see, on the 15, I did get a buy, but the evidence dot is here showing, hey, it tilted down. And here's the reason why. The deal is, what's the direction? The trend is actually down. That's why this one ain't working out so well. I'm down 24 pips on this one. So minus 24 on this one. But why did I get in it? Well, if you're in my class, you can see exactly why. It looks like it's doing a double whack-a-tacka on the daily zone. And also, you see the arrow there on the 4 hour. So it looked like it's just retesting this area here. So I'm going to hold on to it. But as you can see, it wasn't as pretty because the other ones were in the same direction as the daily. And this one is a reversal in the zone. So I have to patiently wait for it to do its thing. And hopefully it'll retest this bottom of the zone, hitting this area just to retest this, and then it takes off. Okay, so if it does that, I'm in good territory. If not, I got my stop loss in place. But you can see why the other ones were working so far, and this one is the one that didn't. Okay, thus far. Let's go to UJ. Let's see what we have. All right, I currently am up 7 pips. Okay, and I think I'm going to close this one out. I don't like this. They call it, I believe, the cup and handle, where it curves around and then stops and then shoots up. Okay, so I don't like this, but I did jump in it. And this was also a sketchy one because I'm not really clear. And this is an example trade. I'm not really clear yet. It's not really determined the exact direction of the daily. Okay, because it just seems to be stalling out right here. And I'll mark it up so you guys can see this, and then we'll go to the lower time frame. Right here is stalling out. So we're not exactly sure. So I took this trade so that we can, and I'm going to close it out, but we can talk about it on Tuesday. So if I forget, just remind me. But see that? It's not making complete sense on its directional bias. It looks like it was heading upwards, then it was heading down, short upwards, then it's going here. So I was thinking that possibly it can come all the way down and retest. And let me shrink this and bring it down. Here's what I was looking at if it actually does play out the way I think it should. Well, let me just get rid of it. Delete that one and then use another. If it does come down, look at this area here. Y'all see this? Boom. See that? Touched, touched, touched. went up all the way down, touched, broke through, came back, touched it again. So I was thinking possibly it could come all the way down to this range here. But I don't like these curvatures, okay? I don't like them because they tend to curve over and then shoot up, okay? And then secondly, which is why we're going to use this one on Tuesday's class as a example. So I'm going to close it out at the end of the video, but I just want to show you this. See, we're not very sure of the directional bias yet. It looks like it's going to be heading down eventually, and I'm going to mark this area up so you guys can kind of see this. This is just for Tuesday's class. I'm marking it up, and if you're not in my class, just get the trading system. It's on sale, $100 off. Just get the trading system. My classes, I never charge for them. Okay, so just buy the trading system. So when we're going through new strategies and stuff that we're doing, you'll have the same exact test system that we have, not the bootleg ones that people been trying to shovel off to you guys that don't work. You'll have the authentic one, okay, and you'll be able to trade in class with me, okay, so that you'll be able to see this for yourself. So as you can see, this is not a clear directional bias on the daily, okay. So in that case, you can take trades, but would it be something that I will hang on to? No, not me. All right, let's go to this last one. All right, so now let's take a look at this one. This one is a unique one. Look at how pretty that thing is. Oh my freaking goodness. And this is UMEX, USD Mexican peso. You can see it right here. Oh my God, that's beautiful. That's gorgeous. Okay, and it moves slow. Y'all know how I am. You know, I always told you small candles are king. Okay, a lot of people like to trade them fast pairs that move real quick, but those are the quick, and they judo chop your trade before it goes in the direction. It's just all over the place. Me, I don't mind being able to take trades like this where the candles are real small and slow. I can go on vacation. I can go to sleep. I can do plenty of things and still be making pips. Okay, so this is the USD Mexican peso. I'm in love with this trade, and it's just gorgeous to me. Oh my God, I love it. Okay. Why haven't I set that out? If you're going to watch this video and you say, well, why aren't you setting out as a signal? Well, here's the reason why. Because typically what I like to do is wait until the U.S. market opens so it gets its turn to access the markets because of what happened over the weekend. When the weekend happens, you have Sunday and Monday. You have Sunday when the markets open. The first market that gets to touch it and deal with it, anything that happened over the weekend, is going to be the Aussie session. Then you have the JPY. Then you have the Frankfurt session. Then you have the London session. And after the London session, then you have the US session. So what happens is each market tends to react over the weekend news to see, you know, before the market tends to settle in place. And that happens typically over the Sunday period and sometimes the Monday period. And therefore, afterwards, then the markets settle out and they get in rhythm for the rest of the week. That's where you get the term midweek reversals. Also, that's why a lot of reversals start happening midweek. What's midweek? Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Why? Because the markets have settled the dust from over the weekend on Sunday and Monday, and now they're in rhythm, and you can really figure out the directional bias of the markets overall. But it doesn't mean that opportunities don't present themselves on Sundays and Mondays. It just means be a little more careful, because when the London market opens or when the US market opens, it could go the opposite direction. Okay, so anyway, back to this beautiful thing. The candles are slow. Look at this. What if you would have caught this and see how slow this was just marinating, okay? Just marinating, just slow all the way down to here. And again, these pips are different because it's the Mexican peso, so they don't count pips exactly the same. Please don't ask me how they count pips, because I never figured that out, but I know it makes them good money. So you could have easily took this 15-minute trade to the downside and now taking it back to the upside. So why did I take this one? Okay, let me show you this one. This one is unique, so don't forget to remind me about this trade on Tuesday's class when we're doing our review. In case Tuesday coming, I'm already closed some profits out on this one. Okay, so let's look at this. Watch. Let's go to the daily on this one, doing our D15 that I told y'all to do as a homework assignment. I'm going to mark this up, and you better have the right answer on class, okay? You better give me the right answer, because if you've been in my class, you already know exactly what I'm looking at, okay? You know exactly what the heck I'm looking at, okay? What is that pattern? And what I say typically happens when this pattern takes place, y'all better have the right answer when we talk on Tuesday. Okay. And again, if you have not signed up for my class, make sure to sign up for it. And you will be, you can join me on Tuesday's class and I'll teach you this strategy. I don't teach everything for free on here. Everybody wants something for free. Something that took me years to figure out and still figuring out these markets y'all want for free. No, cough up bread, Fred. Okay, cough up the bread. Now, that's one way of doing the pattern. You can clearly see it and you better have the right answer because this is your homework assignment. Give me the right answer, okay? Or we could have marked it across here, okay? But if we did it here, we don't have a breakout per se because the candle should close above. But if we put it here, you know exactly why I did this trade. Okay. So you could have caught pips on the downside using a downward arrow when the momentum was heading down. And now it looks like it's trying to lift off. And you can see exactly why I put my TP in the area that I did. I'll mark it up so you guys can see it. Touch, 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 touch. So if it does pop up, it's going to touch up here. Up in this area, okay, somewhere up in that area, okay. So again, I'm on a play account. I'm not using the big account because we're just playing around with this strategy here, and I told you guys to get started with it. But again, I am in how many trades? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let me state them for the recording because a lot of people are always trying to call you a scam. So let me just state it for the record. Again, we looked at Euro AUD or EA. We looked at GA. We looked at GN. Actually, let me go back. We had EA, 57 pips, GA, 17 pips, GN, 18 pips, NZD Swiss, N Swiss, CHF. I was down 24 pips, okay? And then UJ, I was only up like 7 pips. Okay, 7. UMEX, I don't know how to figure that out. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I've been trading this for years and I still ain't figured that out. So let's just say 62 pips. I think you dropped the last number. But let's say 62 pips there. And then on the Dragon, GJ, I was up 44 pips. So let's pull up the old calculator, and start adding up some pips live on screen. So with 57 pips on Euro AUD plus 17 pips on GBP AUD or GA, and I do use acronyms in class to abbreviate these. So in case you're like, what is he trading? That's what it is. Okay, GN, GBP NZD, I was up 18 pips. Okay, then in Swiss, NZD CHF, I was down 24 pips. Okay. That's the only trade that ain't in positive territory yet. Okay. Yet. Plus, I was up 7 pips on USD JPY or UJ. Plus 62 pips right here on this one. We can say 63. I believe you dropped the last number, but we'll leave it at 62. Plus 44 pips on GJ, the Dragon, or GBP JPY. And that gives me a total of 181 pips on a Sunday evening. And it's just the Asian session. Doing the strategy that I told you guys to do the homework assignment on last Friday. Before the markets closed, I said, hey, y'all do this homework assignment and y'all play with it. And then we're going to get together on Tuesday's class and see how effective this is. Okay. Doing the D15, because we do have our D1 strategy, but we're looking at how can we get in even earlier to capture even more pips. Okay. And so as you can clearly see, I'm up 181 pips. Okay. The one I wished I would have got into early would have been, look at that, 49 pippers. I was up 44, but I'm 49 pippers. This one would have been the best one. Oh my gosh. This would have been the best one. I ain't gonna lie. This would have been nice. Okay. Oops. I'm sorry. Let me shrink it a bit right here. You see that? Because had I gotten in on this one, I'm up 49 pips, right? From this entry. But just imagine if I would have got in when the arrow came in. That would have been another 76 pips on top of the 50. Okay. Okay. And I'm up 50 pips now plus 76 more. If I would have got in early, why? What did the daily say? Oh, that's hot. That is hot right there, boy. That's just gorgeous. I'm not playing around. That is gorgeous right there. Bow. 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 Even the 30-minute. Look at that 30. Even the 30 was talking. See what I'm saying? Look at that 30. Even the 30. You would have got in possibly after this candle closed to confirm. And you still would have been up 100 pippers. Why? Bow. Right there. Easy money. This is just, I can't wait for class. I can't wait for class. I'm excited for class. So anyway, this recording, if you haven't gotten our trading system again, let me find that, the thing for y'all. Hold on one second. Let me show y'all something. Okay, there we go. And let me go here. Give me one second. Oh, by the way, I'm still happy about what we did. And this is my little Facebook page. I don't do a lot on Facebook like I should, but I don't know if I'm recording this screen or not. I know that y'all like, man, this is a terrible recording. That's okay. Y'all get it. It's all good. I can't make it fit. Give me a second. Shrink this here and pull this in. Okay, and see if it'll fit now. Let me see if it fit. If it doesn't, I apologize. Okay, and therefore, where'd you go? Oh, heck, forget it. I'm not tech savvy. That's not my expertise. I was trying to show you guys the, oh, here it is. Okay. So hopefully you can see this. If not, I apologize. But last week, as far as the scalping group, they made close to 11,000 pips on the indices, and we had 12 wins and 5 losses, 1 break even on the trading. Okay, and let me go here. Let's see. Oh, right here. Okay. So there we go. All right. So here's the sale. Simplicity system. You're going to be able to use the same exact system I'm using. All you have to do is buy the system. It's a $100 discount right now until Christmas. When Christmas is over, it goes back to $299. And again, the classes are free. See, each week I meet with you guys and you don't have to pay for that. Okay, so that we can talk strategies, talk ideas, talk questions, answers, whatever. And I do stay around to make sure I'm answering everybody's questions to the best of my ability, unless I have an appointment. Look at that. Now I'm at 52 pips. Y'all seeing this live. Live account, live account, live account. Don't say I didn't tell you. Live account, live account. There it is. This is beast mode, baby. Beast mode. Huh? Beast mode. 81 pips. Look at me killing the market. Killing the game. Killing it. How about that? 81 pips now. This is 31 pips. Huh? Can't say I didn't tell you. 49 of them. Bam, bam, bam. Look at there. 24 pippers. Just gorgeous moves. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Okay, so anyway, let me end this video. I'm just having a great time. Again, I told you guys, when I know something, I'm going to share it with you guys to make sure you're profitable every week. And we'll go from there. So again, I do look forward to Tuesday's class. I hope you guys can make it because I do want to meet with you guys before I fly out on Thursday for Christmas holiday. So let's get together. Let's talk about this D15 strategy. We have the D1, but now we're bringing it down to the D15. And let's see how this thing plays out. Okay. Easy money. Just easy money. Easy analysis. Easy money. Okay. All right. Oh, by the way, one last thing. Affiliates, yes, you still get paid your $100 referral fee if you refer somebody to get the Simplicity system. And that's why I said, you know, we only charging $199 for, but 50% of that money is going back to you, the affiliate. So continue to send your affiliates and sign them up using your link. No, you cannot sign yourself up. We do check before we pay out the affiliate fees, so no con jobs. But also, you're still supporting the organizations that we're supporting to the end of Christmas. And I have been posting daily in the group, showing you proof that, yes, we have taken, after we pay the affiliates, then the remaining funds we use to make donations to numerous nonprofit organizations around the world, which I have been posting in our private groups, screenshots directly, because we do use PayPal for that. They have a website called PayPal Give. What is it called? PayPal Fundraiser. Okay, PayPal.com/fundraiser/hub. And if you go on that website, you'll see they have tons and tons and tons of nonprofit organizations that you can select and choose from to make donations to. And there's at least a dozen of them that we've been supporting for a very long time. But this holiday season, by putting our Simplicity system, the scanner, and the Too Easy system on sale, it not only gives you guys a discount, not only does it continue to put money in the pocket to the affiliates, it also helps us raise income to be able to donate to these nonprofit organizations. So that's what we're doing. So every purchase that you guys have done, I really appreciate it. And I have been posting. If you're in the group, you clearly see that we have been making those daily donations. And we're going to continue to do that up until Christmas, thanks to you guys. And thank God for that. Okay, it's better to give than it is to receive. In other words, it's better that you are the giver than the person who is in need of something given to you. So while we have the opportunity to be a blessing, let's continue to do that. And by you purchasing the Simplicity system, your purchase will go to contributions to many of these nonprofit organizations. Okay, all right, you guys. Thank you for watching this long video, but hopefully it made sense. For students, but mainly for those who don't have it as well, in case you want a solid trading system in the trading family. Voila. And this is again a what? Live account. Okay, live account before we go forward. And again, today's date, you can review this even if it's a year from now, December 20th, 2021. Okay, you can go back on your own charts. However, if you're in the US, it is still not technically not the new day yet, unless you're on the East Coast in New York. And if you're in New York, yeah, it's a new day, so it's 12:20. But if you're not in New York, if you're Pacific time or Central time, then it is still 12/19/2021 when you will see this setup on your charts. Okay, all right, enough is enough. Have a great day.